Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we're back in Automation with the Lite Campaign V4.0 Let's Play, playing as Superieco Incorporated with Dr. Diplom-Ingenieur Hand-Dieter Krause. And he is just about to finally receive his little toy, because we are going to go to town on that little Hansmobile of his. Last episode we designed the prototype 88 and 88 LS, and I think we're going to put at least one of them into production, and that will be in a tiny factory because we can't really afford much more. we might. I mean, we are just about to launch the Marabou, replacing the Kakapo, and that retool starting. Yeah, we don't have that much stock levels actually, so that is a little tight. But we have the berry selling really well. Ridiculous margins, of course. We do have a bit of an issue here though, and that is that we are stuck with the E85 version, and that one is not going to be built much longer, is it? So what do we do with this? Well, we could wait until the release of the where is it? The Marabou. Yes, because that one is featuring the new engine, and then we can put the facelifted one into the Hansmobile. That might be an option. How much longer do we have to wait? Well, until the start of 1990. I think that's still fine. Yeah, let's do it. Almost sold out of the Kakapo already, and still a few months left to go until February. Let's get rid of those as well. Alright, there we go. First month of sales. Looking handy. Massive profits, straight up. Looking good. The van is not doing all that well, it seems. Well, it's probably because of the friggin' margin of 132%. Yeah, there are not many van buyers out there who want to pay that much. There we go. Marabou and the berry. Both doing really well. So I think this is looking pretty solid. And we didn't take out a loan for that one, did we? No, we did not. This is looking like we are back to golden finances. So first up, we need to make a facelift of the Marabou, because that one has just come out of engineering and is old by now. Its design is 1990s. Yeah, good point to facelift the car already. And then we are going to try and make the Hansmobile within the same time as. Do we need to have it made in the same time? Can we just wait? Because if we once facelift the engine, now with this one, then we don't really need to facelift again for the next facelift of the Marabou, the MK3. That could work out. So engine choice first. Replace variant. E85. Bye-bye. 5 years have gone. Hans-Dieter? Where are you again? You've become a little slow already, mate. This is the 90s. I know you're quite old already, but you have another good 30 years in you. Come on. So yeah, why don't you take us through this? How do we make this even better? Well, I really have to take a good hard look here. This won't be easy. The hyper-tactic cast is still a bad choice. Just doesn't do much. Emissions, we don't care about emissions. Do we get any improvement? Oh, it's slightly less noisy, but who cares about that if you have the same fuel economy and just pay more for it? I don't know. This seems odd. The production units go up by 1. Do we even have taxes on this stuff in the Lite Campaign V4.0? I don't know. That's. Oh, what is this? Finally, have they figured it out? Holy shit! This is the golden grail of of the engine efficiency for people who can't drive. So I'm going to take this, yes. This is not needed for me, but like everyone who's buying the car can't drive. So, I mean, what are you going to do without the VVT? The VVT basically says, if you're too stupid to select the correct RPM to drive your car in, then we help you out with the bit of magic that is super simple to actually put on the engine. But I don't know why no one has done so before. But you see, the real thing here is, because of course I have designed the engine correctly, as you see, the VVT doesn't make it more efficient whatsoever. It is only affecting people who don't know how to get to this efficiency. So people who are driving outside of the proper RPM band, which usually is about 200 to 300 RPM. And that is in width, not the actual RPM, you dummy. You can't drive there, this is below idle. And now I was able to increase the compression a bit and add some ignition timing, because we can always optimize to be at the correct ignition timing, so it can be pretty aggressively optimized to always be the right timing now. And this has increased it from 27.7 to 28.2% fuel efficiency. Just imagine this. So I think we are done here. There's not much for me to do. We have gained 0.5% of fuel efficiency, which of course is not 0.5%, but really 2% of fuel efficiency, because you have to compare to the previous value, and 28.2 divided by 27.7 is 2% increase. So this is well obvious to anyone who has some math skills. Alright, Hans-Dieter, thanks for the little lecture in fuel efficiency once again. This is looking solid. That's a good engine improvement. I don't think he really renamed this one though, so let's do that for him real quick. Oh no, it was the E90. Yeah, no, he did that, so that's perfect. And now, of course, we have to consider that we do want to build the Hansmobile at the same time, and have to engineer it first. So that means that we can go for the advanced 90s and get some familiarity in that. That is super heavy though. Ouch. Decreases our fuel efficiency again. The markets are loving this stuff, so I'm just going to sign off on that one. Oh, of course, we have to do the other variations of the car first. Oh, by the way, what we also could do is just install ABS, because we are waiting for the advanced 90s anyway. So, yeah, why not combine them? Oh, this one will be really good for the light delivery version of this car, that we now have ABS, I mean. So we could even go a bit more aggressive on these. Maybe that helps them. Not directly, but that is because we are losing drivability. Comfort, they're not that keen on comfort, are they? 7%? Yeah, okay, 7%. So let's do something in between. A little bit higher here. Could go... Yeah, they don't love that, do they? No. Okay, but that is because of the lack of ABS. Now we turn it on and it will be super... No, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't super because of the price. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we're just making this one worse. They really don't want to have anything advanced. It's just like, give me whatever. Oh, okay, but now increasing this does help. So, slightly. Ever so slightly. We probably can get some better driving behavior as well. If we re-optimize this, or... No, we're already down there. Still looking good though. I'll take that. I mean, we can mass produce this stuff so easily. The 50% will be a lot lower anyway, because we're slapping on top of it like 150% margin. Okay, I'm happy with this one. Let's go forward and take a look at the factory stuff. Can't really upgrade that factory to a larger version, because that would take forever. I think what it will boil down to in the end is that we build a fresh, large one factory and go from there and just put the new production into that one so that we can run the medium fray factory at the same time and not have it retool until right at the end, putting in something else there too, like the Berry Mark 15 or whatever, and then just continue production so that we have maximum overlap and don't need to build stock levels of 3 years. And 3 years is probably a modest estimate. Okay, we have everything we need. Let's see, everything there selected. Yeah, that needs to be updated. This is all looking fancy. Whoa, that is good stuff. That is really good stuff. What will happen if I draw this down? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we need no quality control anymore, guys. That is speeding things up a lot. Yes. Yeah, our strict quality control is only a thing if we actually have people who don't know how to build cars, it seems. Because we are very highly automated by now. And we have such competent staff. They've been trained for many decades. And that means that quality control, not necessary. Yeah, a few people will die here and there, but that's one-offs. That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, someone gets the lemon. So that reduces staff. That... Oh. Reduces production unit output? That seems odd. Factory efficiency? Production units per worker per day? Okay, that has gone up a lot. And we are producing 1,000 cars extra. Whoo! Nice! Oh, and look at that. Pretty much spot on to where we wanted it to be, 36-ish. Let's make this 40. That's a nice number for the Hansmobile. Maybe 42. No, that's too long. We can easily make it 40. As we are below 50 here. Yeah, we need to crank that up. 40, exactly, yes. Some nice upgrades to tooling and reliability. Well, reliability is tiny. Pressure still reasonably high. I think that's required. Can't wait too long. Unfortunately, we have to have some engineering going on here. The next one should then be able to push the tooling and the process or the reliability higher by a fair amount, or the pressure lower so that we gain some additional reliability there. We could also just accept 2 more months, and that would drop us into the positives. There we have that. 42 is a good number too. So let's take that. Oh, both factories are, of course, building that one. Ooh. How do we want to do that? I think we're only going to update this one, aren't we? I believe so, yeah. And we no longer have to build the E83. That is outdated. Do we want to invest another 5 months? I mean, we do have enough time to build 10 months of stock, but still. 10 months of stock. I'd rather have 10 months of stock and 5 months of wait time. I think we can risk it and pull down the quality assurance as well. This is freeing up some process, and the efficiency just becomes a lot higher. Cost per production unit down to $9.50. Nice. Ooh, this is looking good. Okay, there's not much engineering going on here, of course. So what we really can push is reliability as well as tooling. Our tiny factory won't use much of that though, but still makes it more efficient. We can. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Engine efficiency. The efficiency actually suffers, but it's just a few percentage points. And 9,000 engines sounds good. It's over 9,000 even. And reliability. Yeah. How about that? And oh well, we can push this a lot longer. And this one has significant material costs too, so we could optimize this a bit, shaving $50 off of it. Yeah, 12.8% reliability, beautiful. Still 8,700 engines, more than enough, of course. And I can remove the E83 from this project. No need to have that one in here anymore. No one is using that. Not changing anything, of course, but still, just keeping it a little cleaner. 10 months and 42. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's sign it off. Or rather not sign it off, because we need to wait for the Hansmobile. Now that is some decent numbers. Even though it thinks that everything is going to crash and burn, I don't believe that. And we can just increase our starting margins, as always. Looking good. I think this is, yeah, solid. Just 3 billion in profits, 2.5 after 5 years. And of course we're not going to sign those off, but rather we need to take the Hansmobile and see what we can do with it now. And now we take a proper look at it. Oof. Oof. Okay. It needs to use the E90, yeah, that's for sure. That is not looking too hot. I don't think we need the prototype 88 anymore. But let's optimize this one first. Oof. Fuel economy. Really? 3.7 liters per 100k instead of 4.5. I think I want to check out the other one. How this new engine seems to be working really well. Maybe our test driver is... Holy shit! There you go, guys. There you go. What has the Hans done to it? Well, VVT is the answer. If you're driving it at non-optimal RPM, because the fucking speed tests are done at non-optimal RPM, then yeah, that helps a lot. Fuck me. 3.1 liters. How good is this actually? Detailed stats, fuel economy, 3.08. That, dear Americans, is 76.4 miles to the gallon. Ouch. And that's US miles to the gallon, not those cheaty UK ones. That's impressive. That's freaking impressive. 308? So what are they complaining about? The low safety penalty it was. But I think now that we have... That's 26, come on, that's not that bad. What do we have installed here? Do we need to go advanced? It doesn't weigh that much more. Does that help? Yes, okay, it does. It does get us to 32. Still not that much, is it? Well, it's better than nothing. It's going to extend engineering time a lot, though. Can we get away with 80s? Not really. Well, we do have 12% there. That helps. Yeah, let's install the 90s version of it right now and see what comes out. Also, yes, while it does mean that we are weighing some more, I think it is worth it to install brakes that actually can stop the car. So let's do that. Here we go. Much nicer. 40 sportiness. What wheels do we have on this one? Oh, 160, 185. That's an odd combination, but it seems to be working. And some slight optimizations also lead to advances. We are now at 1.16 Gs in the corners and 3.8 liters per 100k instead of the 308. But that was the other version as well, which was very much not market appropriate. And this means, let's see. Well, that's not too terrible either. 61.9 miles per gallon. That's quite okay for a sports car. Speaking of sports car, how about we send it around the test track? See how. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. and see how quick it is. Come on, accelerate. There we go. And that is 236.86. So the prototype 88, I think, unfortunately has to go because we can't engineer it at the same time. Agree, it was nice knowing you. 3.08 is what we got down to. Very impressive. And of course, we need to build it in a new factory. What better place to choose for that factory than Helvetia? Because we need some workforce skill to work on these manual labor things. Wow, that's cheap. Do we want to build it in a small factory? Small factory has add-ons, so maybe. Can we even sell that many cars of these? That's the question. But small factories are more efficient too, but that's plot size. That's plot size, of course. So, do we future-proof? Nah, we don't. It's small. It's small. It's the Hans factory. But we're choosing city names from each country. So this one will be the Tannenstein CS1. And that is because it is in Tannenstein and it is a car factory and size small 1. It's going to be that. So small 1, and what can we put in there? Oof, no mass production. And SMC injectors. Oh no, that's recommended. Yes, not required. This only takes 13 months to build. That's not too long. Oof. Yes, no mass production. So if we are lowering automation, of course we get higher efficiency to produce. We don't need that many cars, do we? But let's see. That's more. Oh, there it starts decreasing again. You see this from where the centroid of this curve is, what is optimal for that automation. And you see that, oof, over-automated there. And here, it's kind of optimal there-ish. Also, average quality is the number to look for, as well as spread, of course. And you see that spread increases as that automation level goes down, because it's more handmade. And then when you increase it, this goes down, spread goes down. But then spread goes down even more, but average quality goes down because it's automated in places where you really shouldn't automate. And then tooling quality. Let's put that up, because why not, right? That is some good stuff. Gives us some build quality. QA threshold. We don't want massive amounts of callbacks on these. Slowdown, 21%. Holy. Worker wages up. Oh, fucking hell. Those guys are expensive. $69 an hour. Ha. What are they spending their money on? Wink, wink. Now, this is just going to cost 14.7 thousand per car. We were never supposed to really make me big money on these, are we? So, yeah. Hansmobile, year 61. What? That's not the current design here, is it? It still counts as the current design, yeah? Huh. Do we get stat increases? Well, we also... if the question is, if we could, would we want to switch it to 1990? Because that would massively increase the weight of the car. Because of all the chassis advances. But at the same time, it would make it safer. Nah, let's build a 60s chassis there. That's perfectly fine. 72. Ow. Well, we don't need much tooling. We don't need to build many cars. Holy shit. Total cost per car. Oh, what? No. Can't even sell it. Yeah, okay, what does this look like? Hot garbage. But apart from hot garbage, what does it look like? 220 cars per month. Efficiency 68.2. Just per car cost of 23,500. 0 for the target demographic. That might be due to different reasons, though, buggy reasons. And 42. Yeah, okay, that's on point. We don't need to do anything here. That's fine. And supposedly it is going to sell not that well, as expected. But we're not building these to make money. This is not the point. So let's do Hans a favor and get him his below 4 liters 100k car that he longs for and can optimize. He can throw out all those beautiful things that we have put in there, like cassette players and stuff, because he doesn't need that. He just likes to look at the amount of time it takes him to fill up the tank after a ride, and he tries to get it as quick as possible, and because he hasn't used any. 13, yes, 13 months, that's not too long. Why does the engine have anything in there? 10 months? We haven't done anything to the engine factory, have we? Ah, okay. No, that is the, it is considering that it's the same factory as we have used for the other car, of course. The Hansmobile, for the first time in its life, in its long career since 1961, will become a reality. 30 years later, a little bit more than that, but let's say it's 30 years. Deactivate the loan. 42, 42, 42, perfect. 426.7 million total cost. That's nothing. We can afford that. And that means we can sign off these projects. The Hansmobile is alive. Soon enough. Where's the Hansmobile? There it is. Yes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.